Previously on Luke's Big Brother 18, Logan won the power of veto. Logan definitely wanted to use the veto to save either Michaelyn or Ryan because they were his two allies. Christian pledged to nominate Mac as a pawn against whoever remained on the block. At the veto ceremony, Logan saved Michaelyn as promised, and Christian nominated Mac as promised. In the campaigning before the eviction, Michaelyn and Logan asked Dylan to potentially save Ryan. Dylan took offense to this and said that they were strong-arming him. This is the same language he used after they called him out for lying to them in round 2. Brody began to form a bond with Ryan, Logan, and Michaelyn, and he saw an opportunity to ride the middle by saving Ryan at this eviction. Logan expected DeeDee to compromise as an ally after he agreed to vote for James last round against his best interest, but DeeDee refused to help. She felt really bad about this, and overall their bond is still okay. Jessica also voiced that she didn't trust Mac because Mac has targeted her in the past. Christian and DeeDee were upset because Christian put his neck out on the line to target Michaelyn and Ryan. At the eviction ceremony, Brody and Jessica voted with Michaelyn and Logan and went against Christian's wishes, sending Mac home. Okay, house guests, congratulations, you have all made it to the jury. You will all have a say in who wins Big Brother 18, unfinished business. So this next HOH competition is very simple. Christian, as our current HOH, you cannot compete. We will be playing 3 games of Connect 4. First, you will be randomly divided into 2 teams of 4, playing a live game of Connect 4, running back and forth, tagging each other to go make moves. The first team to make 4 in a row wins and continues in the challenge. The eliminated team is out. Then the team of 4 will be randomly divided into 2 teams of 2, and then the winning pair will face off for HOH. Does this all make sense? Mm-hmm. All right, sounds good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Block. Alright, the green team has it. That's corner up for the green team. Sorry, Laura, Jessica, Michaelyn, and Brody. You are out of the challenge. Connect 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Start a step. Got the block.
Oh wait, mine. Oh shit.
Right there.
Wait, what?
Right there.
Oh,
yes.
Claire does her own.
Connect 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good way. Oh God!
We lost one. We had a casualty. Okay. there. I'll do it right here.
What are you doing?
Just race.
I don't know.
No, there's a
They
clear
know.
path to victory for one of you. I don't know what the other. Okay, shut up, Brody.
All right. Congratulations, Dylan. You're the new head household. Everyone, get ready for nomination.
I'm sorry.
Okay, because now I'm scared.
I should have thrown it to you and DeeDee.
Yeah.
I should have thrown it to you and DeeDee.
Well, okay, was DeeDee the one who helped me out?
Yeah, we gotta figure out who helped him. Brody, huh?
No.
Us?
DeeDee didn't because y'all didn't vote to evict James.
So she voted for me to go.
Yeah.
Who voted for me to stay?
I think
Brody.
it was Jessica and Brody.
Really?
Yeah, I told Jessica last minute, I said, Max gone.
And then Brody turned around and said, "You heard, right?" And she goes, and I was like, that just made a decision.
So, you,
Brody.
Jess, who I haven't said a word to this whole
Also,
day,
same.
Yeah.
and Brody decided to keep me.
Brody, yeah, Brody, when we were in, first of all, I'm freaking shocked and so happy that you're here. But second of all, when
It worked somehow, right?
when I got up from talking to you, I said, "Ryan, come sit down with me. Come to this magical place with me where this actually works." Two things. One, do we think that DeeDee will get into working with us, or like that was her one like tit for
Brody.
tat? We didn't vote for James,
No,
so she
Brody.
voted this.
It was probably more of a tit for tat thing for now. But, you're still here, so there's numbers for us.
Yeah. I don't know. We need to
Unless
talk.
two of us go up.
Not too.
My thinking is that maybe they just sent Mac home. Maybe they're just prolonging it.
Should we come up with a lie to tell Dylan?
For what?
To get the heat off of us. He's probably not putting me up because we just told each other like, yeah, I won't put you up.
I think we need to be talking with Brody and Jess.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Brody trusts us at this point because when we were in line together, he looked at the two of us and he goes, "I'm trusting y'all."
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I think that's pretty
Let's
cool.
talk- I need to talk about Brody.
I'm just gonna prepare y'all for the worst and I'm going up because Dylan hates me. So
Yeah.
I'm just, you know.
I know you voted for
I didn't-
Ryan to get out.
Because I thought that's what we were doing.
Jessica convinced, or Brody convinced Jessica to vote out Mac.
Okay, if I would have known that, I would have just done it too. But I know that's not what we wanted anyway.
No, it screws us. If Logan had gotten HOH, he puts you and Jessica.
I know. We were this close.
We're that close to losing.
So Brody's going with them now? He turned on us, is that what you're saying?
I think so. Like, I want to talk to him, and I want to believe he's on our side. But I think he's banding with Logan, and they have Ryan and Michaelyn.
Yeah, that sucks. But except Dylan just won and one of them's gonna go.
Yeah. But Jessica just lost a bit of my trust because she
She went with what they wanted and I'm like,
and she didn't tell me until after,
yeah.
which doesn't sit well with me. But like, you know, like
Me, you, Dylan, and DeeDee need
Miss
to
DeeDee.
just stick together.
but I'm with you for that. Like I'm with you.
Dude, you're my number one.
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
I didn't want this to happen. I wanted us to stay strong until the final six and then
It's not happening.
divide off.
Thank
But
God Dylan won. Thank God.
obviously Jessica's gonna go with whatever.
But we gotta keep her.
Right, I'm not
Because
gonna
she's
say-
still all on our side, so is Brody. But like, I feel like they, that
They're playing both sides so that they're safe either way, and it's not gonna work with me.
it's not gonna work with me either.
They can't play both sides and just get through the game like that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You either stay loyal to your side or go.
Exactly.
You can't just flip flop.
We need to get rid of this.
We've got it. We worked with him this far. Now, towards the end, he's just gonna go that. Like, why?
What? I told Logan I would not go after him and I will keep my word on it.
Yeah, and I didn't want to win because what if I didn't want to win me and Ryan because what if Ryan would beat
I
me?
know, I agree.
So that's all.
That was best case scenario. There were
I
two
was
from
just
each
banking
team
on
on
you.
each team. And so we had a 50% chance no matter what team first won.
But I felt like Ryan might beat me, so
He's fast.
yeah.
Logan could have beat me.
But he didn't play right.
I think he gave it to me. I told him where to put it. I said I'd really like it if you put it right there, and he said I'd really like it if you put it over here.
Okay.
Michaelyn and
Whatever you want.
Ryan.
Okay.
And if I have to do a backup, I really do not appreciate
That
part of our team. Brody persuaded her.
you think he persuaded?
He was very...
Okay.
I had every reason to vote Mackenzie out, and I would have. And now we look like assholes because we voted against Ryan. And I don't like the way that looks. That makes us
I
look.
feel like shit.
I do too.
I cried.
We look like assholes. Me, you, and Laura
Yeah.
look like assholes.
No, we do.
Because everyone knows who those three votes were.
Although somebody asked if it was me because they didn't know how Jessica voted, but it wasn't me.
It was very clear when they were standing in line what was happening. But I had gone first, so I didn't.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
alright, let me know if you hear something
Okay,
different
I
from
will.
what I'm planning. But
Yeah.
Ryan,
We just need to win.
I agreed. Ryan,
Yeah.
Michaelyn, I would like Michaelyn to walk out the door next.
Okay, so are you wanting to work with us now? Like, please?
I'm hesitantly wanting to, but
Yeah.
I'm still very nervous.
Very
about
nervous.
that.
Okay, so what it looks like is, it looks like Jess and Brody helped me out. They trusted us, like moving forward. So I think it's me, Logan, Michaelyn. Brody, I don't know if that vote extends past that one eviction. I don't really know. Like I haven't talked to them. That's why I kind of want to talk to Brody too. But we're talking like, yeah, like we just want to work with DeeDee so bad, but DeeDee just doesn't know like if she wants to work with us.
No.
It would make everything so much easier getting Dylan out and Christian out. And I think you're working so hard with Christian.
Well, I mean, I've been with that's
Yeah.
the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although there was 3 sides, I felt for a while.
Right.
Now it feels like there's definitely 2.
Yeah, there's 2. There's definitely 2. Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian. So, I mean, it's like I said, it's in your court. You've been working with who you've been working with the whole time because you trust them, because you've been speaking with them more. We rarely talk strategy unless we have to, unless we need to, and that's why it feels so synthetic.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, I get that, but I thought I was a goner, right? I'm just trying to work with anyone I can. That's what makes me so valuable because I'm coming from a position under where it puts you above me, basically. Anyone who wants to work with me, above me. So that would be, I guess, the pro to working with us. And Logan's wanted to work with you from the beginning. He's been talking about you the whole game as y'all had a line of communication between each other throughout the whole game. Basically, I'm trying to get a team together around all of us so we can get the players that I want out. And I'll tell you the players that I want out now because they already know that I want them out. Being Laura, right? And Christian. And they know that, so. And
I truly have not had a target except for James that one round because people told me I was next.
Yeah.
And that was the absolute truth. That's why I picked him.
Yeah, and I didn't even know that because you didn't even tell me that.
I didn't share it with y'all because I didn't know.
Yeah, and we were working with James, so when James was this is my opportunity to protect James because I had also been working with James. But
I was
Logan
too afraid to share it with y'all because I didn't.
Trust, right.
I
get it.
I feel better. I'm still
Yeah.
very hesitant.
No, it's okay. I had to, talk to you, reach out to you.
No, we need to talk.
Yeah, and that Logan, we are all ride or die, for our crew. We've never asked or voted against anyone, on our own side. So forming a team, that's what we're all about.
Okay.
Well, congrats. That was epic.
Thank you.
Do you need anything from me? What are you feeling?
I'll be very honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm considering putting you on the block.
Okay.
That's just where my gut is.
Okay.
That's just where I'm at.
Okay. Do you have a second or
I haven't
a second
thought
to
about
person,
that.
not a second
Correct.
time increment?
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
Okay.
I guess when everyone comes in and chats, I'll figure it out, but...
Yeah. Is there anyone that you're totally opposed to putting up?
Opposed?
If you're putting me up, is there anyone you're opposed to putting up next to me?
Probably wouldn't put Laura up.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I'd be very opposed to putting her up.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
just
Well,
want to be honest. I'll be
yes.
very honest with you.
no problem.
I want to be honest.
Yeah, I appreciate
I've
the honesty a lot.
I want to maintain an honest game, and I feel like I have been. So,
Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. If you end up like putting someone up there, and your goal is to get the other person out, like I of course would be 100% behind that, and I'll try to help you in any way I can.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
I know they're mad at me.
They're mad at me, too.
Because they pulled me aside when you were talking to me, and they were like, can we agree that we three will at least move together? And I was like, like that, you know what I mean?
I'm big time nervous. I just fucked myself.
Well, me too.
Yeah, so we're in this together at least.
I need to talk to, I feel like me, you, DeeDee, Dylan, Christian, and Laura need to talk together.
I don't get how Logan's about to get out of this scotch-free. Can I say that? Because Logan's about to get his ass, he's like walking away like fucking golden when it was his idea. Mm-hmm. Like it was Logan's idea. So, I need to talk. I didn't talk. I feel bad. Like Dylan. No offense to
Dylan's not
Dylan.
happy.
Dylan's the one person I didn't want to win, because he's the only person I didn't tell I was voting that way, because I didn't have a time to talk to him.
I told him. I think I told him before, but he's not happy.
He's not, and I'm very worried I'm going up. But I'm hoping that the Michaelyn Ryan duo is more threatening to him than me.
Is DeeDee mad?
I don't think she's mad. I think she understands. I think she was very torn because she was having to pick people out of the alliance, like which one she wanted to screw over.
I'm
She
just
was
like, are we alone now?
I don't think so.
I hope
think
not.
I mean, at the very least, Ryan and them are on our side more than they're gonna be on anyone else's side.
That's true.
Okay.
Did I just fuck myself, or did I fuck myself?
What you mean?
Is he putting me up?
Dylan?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He's big mad at me.
We need to go talk.
I didn't tell him. He's the only person I didn't get a chance to tell that I wasn't voting.
Do you want to go talk to them together?
No, I think that would freak him out.
Okay.
Did I?
Yeah, you totally
Sorry.
threw that.
I did not.
You're asking for one so easy.
Look,
What?
it went blank. Not kidding, not kidding. That's why we stared at it for like a good
Julie,
second.
we know. We
said
know.
it-
America, you know.
I'm not kidding, Brody. I'm serious.
I'm gonna watch this diary room.
You-
I'm messing. But
I was looking
you did
straight
have
at it and I was like-
you were the one I was talking about with the clear path to victory.
I should have thrown it for DeeDee or Ryan to win.
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
Well, I don't know what got into me. I was like, oh fuck, maybe I can win it.
I think I'm fucked. I'm gonna be honest with you.
With Dylan?
Yeah. And my only prayer is that Ryan and Michaelyn are bigger threats than me
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Because I still do want to work with Dylan.
Which I would think, and they've both been on the block now.
Yeah.
So it's like easy, like, oh, we've already been up.
I don't want to get screwed over because I trusted you just now.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Especially not with the people that we've been talking to.
But
maybe,
I'm not.
Maybe Dylan.
I'm worried about Dylan.
Maybe I'm worried about Dylan. I mean, I'm not worried because
Like he's mad. He's big mad. What's the game plan? I know I didn't get to talk to you, and I understand if you're upset with me. I think it's very valid. I don't want to take
here's where I'm
the
mad.
numbers and I was good.
Here's where I'm mad. It makes me, DeeDee, and Laura look like assholes to Ryan. And it essentially painted targets on our backs because we voted for him.
Okay.
And everyone knows that we did.
Okay, I see that. And to be fair, Laura and DeeDee both walked outside and they knew. Both of them.
Okay.
And I didn't have a chance to tell you, and that is completely my fault. And if you want to be mad, that's perfectly
I'm not
understandable.
mad. I'm just.
I get the upset, being
Right.
upset, and
I'm
feeling
over
a
it.
little
You're
hurt.
not
Like I'm being a little hurt about it. I get it. But I don't want it to like break the trust we
It's
have
not.
because I still do trust you and still want to work with
I
you.
agree with that statement.
This is kind of where I was at, just to put you in my headspace. I was shitting on Logan, or I was shitting on Christian.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted different things,
Yeah.
and we've been working with them both. And in the moment, Logan came to me as soon as the veto was won, or used, right?
Yeah.
As soon as the veto was used, and pitched it to me, it made sense, and Jess was already leaning that way. Before I even mentioned anything, she walked outside, I was like, are we voting Mac out? And I was like, and it kind of just put me saying, yeah, let's do it. That's where my head was at, but I do understand from your perspective
Yeah.
how it does kind of screw you over.
It makes me look bad around.
And I didn't think about it from your perspective, to be fair, and that's not fair to you and my alliance as a whole. So I do apologize for
I'm
that.
not. You're not in jeopardy.
Okay.
You're not.
Okay.
Because I know if the roles would have been reversed, and I would have made a decision and explained it the way you just explained to me, I feel like you'd be able to
I
understand.
would totally, and I will give you every chance to do that same thing if it's something were to happen.
Correct.
We tried to get you on the right side. We tried to get you over there.
Taylor was rushing me.
I tried to tell you. Or, I mean, I told you I had numbers, but I didn't name any names.
Yeah.
So Michael and Ryan are going up.
Yes.
Somehow, I was able to convince not only Brody, but also Jess to keep Ryan. Why they would do that beats me. Guess they trust me. I should have thrown that HOH to Ryan and DeeDee if I didn't want there to be a little bit more mess. But I was kind of like, yeah, I could win it. You know, if push comes to shove, maybe me and Dylan, you know, we have a good relationship, like he's funny, I'm like, you know, whatever. We're good friends. We may not be allies, but I'll tell you this much. Dylan is not putting me on the block as a nom or as a replacement nominee. Will he put up Michaelyn and Ryan? Probably. Were they already up there once so it doesn't look as bad? Yes. Is there a chance he could put up Brody as a replacement? Maybe. Are all of these people bigger threats than me? Yes. Let's keep it that way. I'll be over here in my corner pulling the rug out from everyone's ass.
This is kind of, I just talked to Dylan about the whole situation. And you kind of heard half of it when you were outside with us. I was kind of torn. I didn't feel like one way or the other really made a big difference. And then right after the veto was used, Logan came up to me and was like, hey, I think this could be good for the team. And I was like, okay, I'm hearing you out. And then when we went outside and Jess immediately said, like with no convincing, was like, yeah, I think Max should go. I kind of jumped on board with it because I was like, okay, I think it's not just making sense for me.
Right.
What I didn't think through was how it affected you and how it affected Dylan and how it affected, who else didn't vote?
Christian.
No, DeeDee.
Well, yeah, DeeDee. I mean, all I wanted was for us to be on the same page and vote together as an alliance, because that's what we are. And so to have falter and us be on two different sides, I didn't like it.
I didn't either. It freaked me the fuck out.
I didn't think it was good for us. And had I been told that y'all were voting for Mac,
you could have.
I could have gone. We could have all made a decision together, but we didn't get enough time to talk. But I just don't want. I don't want Logan and Michaelyn and Ryan to be in your ear swaying you to that side.
Yeah. And
which for a moment I thought that might be happening.
No, and I do want to hear both sides because there's always an option, and I want to think about it both from my perspective and my alliance's perspective.
Right.
And so, like, if there's an opportunity where I see where, hey, I think if we take this for one round and it ends up getting us further, because, like, say Michaelyn or Ryan would have won this round, and they can't win HOH. Something like that. Not that that's like a good example, but you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, but I think I handled it poorly in the sense that I didn't come to the alliance
Now
first.
you're in good with them because you kept him, but
yeah.
And Dylan's not, and DeeDee's not. We wanted him, we voted him out.
Yeah.
So that puts us in a bad place with them should they come into power.
No, I get that,
so,
and I apologize for that. I did not handle it well. And I didn't even realize how poorly I handled it until I talked to Dylan just now, and he kind of talked through where y'all were kind of at, like just from like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it makes sense, and I think I was just like in a mindset of, let's do this, and it just like, I don't know, I got it stuck in my head and just kind of went with it and just repeated it so many times that it felt right.
I guess the only concern of mine, it was just like, why is he so keen on keeping Ryan in the game? Well, I don't know what conversations you've had with Ryan and Michaelyn. alone, you know? So I was kind of like, what's the motive, you know?
Well, and to be fair, they were giving me offers, and because they were desperate.
It's Big Brother.
Yeah, it's
Welcome
fair.
to Big Brother.
And Mac never once talked to
I
me.
agree
She never
with you.
talked to me.
She sat there like she didn't even have to campaign because she was safe.
And that is one of the things that like I was like, for my personal gain, and I was very selfish in the moment going through it. But I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to go with someone who has never told me they trust me at all, versus these people who are like, you're not last. Or just at the moment, all I wanted to hear if they want power, you know.
Right, because it was Logan's idea to vote to get back out for Brody. Nothing Logan said convinced me because I don't care about all that. But I think he convinced Brody, and now Brody's upset because he's like, did I just fuck myself with the people that I was like that trusted me? It sounds like to me that he still wants to be like with us, but I don't know until the next vote. I feel like.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the next vote will say all.
Well, he doesn't have a choice now because we're in power. So, this is the thing, had Logan won that HOH, where would he fall?
Puts you to it.
Where would...
I don't think Brody would do that. I think at that point Brody would say,
No, where would Brody's allegiance fall?
No, but Logan puts you to it if Logan wins the competition.
oh yeah, for sure.
If Logan would have won, we would have been done. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if Logan had been in power right now, Brody would have faltered to that side, I think. Just because that's...
He would have. He's on the middle right now.
Now he's fucked because Dylan's in power and Dylan's with us. So that's why now it's where, had they won, had Michaelyn or Ryan won, he would have been smooth sailing.
Brody just talked to me. He apparently told Laura,
Jessica.
he said Laura and DeeDee knew that they were voting out Ryan. Knew that they were voting out Mac. And I want to talk to both of them about that because I don't know if I believe it. Because I told him the way it looked, the way
I
it
don't
made.
trust Brody anymore.
I don't either, and here's my plan. I'm putting Michaelyn and Ryan up, and if I have an opportunity, I will backdoor him.
I think he needs to be Logan.
I told Logan on the playing field that I would not put him up, and I will keep that word.
Okay.
I feel like he gave me that competition because he was.
Okay. I didn't know about that.
And I just told him not to his face again. I reiterate it.
Okay. I think he needs to go up next round.
I agree with that statement, but I will keep my word this round.
Oh yeah.
I told him
completely
she
agree
was
with
going on the block.
Completely agree with everything you said. All right. Sweet.
If I have an opportunity, I will backdoor him.
I actually want that.
I don't believe that DeeDee knew because she came in here and she was talking to me. She's like, Dylan, she said it makes us look so bad. She said I legit cried. She said I wouldn't have voted for him if I would have known. And then when Brody was like, well, Laura and DeeDee, I told both of them and I didn't have a chance to talk to you before vote.
Oh, I agree.
I agree with that statement.
Jessica voted.
I know who it was.
Brody convinced Jessica.
I'm aware because
Logan kept his word.
I'm aware of that.
If you didn't win, you were fucked.
I agree with that statement.
He was putting me, you, Laura, or her.
I agree with that statement. I will take a shot if I have one.
I think
As big as Michaelyn is as a, threat to me, I think he's a larger one.
I think whoever wants veto, use it, put Brody out.
I agree.
Get him out. He votes for either of us in here.
Pretty sure it's you.
No. He told me to my face. It is me. Yes.
Okay.
He's like, I want to
Your
play
turn
on
to win
this
the
game,
veto.
and I was like,
If I win, should I use it on you again? Would
I
people
don't know,
think that
but
we're alive?
if they don't think we're alive already, I'll
Yeah.
be hesitant about their ability to comprehend
I'm
the
gonna have to
game.
wash my hair in that sink again.
Okay, do you think... Okay, so I asked him, is there anyone he's opposed to putting up there with me? And he said the only person who'd be opposed to putting up is Laura.
Here we go again with this girl.
How does he like her? Because she's the most stone cold.
I understand liking her personally, friends.
This is not about
You
personality.
can't work with her. There's nothing. There's no game.
Okay.
There's no. Maybe it's just not to me.
Yeah,
which
maybe
probably,
it's
Laura,
also-
good for you to not telling me your game because it probably would have ended up bad for you. But she's been sneaking along this whole time.
Do you think Brody and Jessica are going to stay loyal to what we just voted?
Jessica, probably not.
Okay.
That was just like a heat of the moment thing because I literally said, Max going. And Brody went, you heard that? And she went,
Not at all. At all. Not at all.
Because I don't want it. Brody's like, oh my gosh, like they're all gonna hate us now.
I do not at all. Not even kind of. I completely. You did what was best for your game.
Yes.
And I didn't want to try to sway your vote because I was so on the fence.
I didn't decide what I was doing until I got in line. Truly did not, like, I went back and forth the whole time. But what do you want now?
I am so scared to trust them, you know?
To trust.
To trust Michaelyn and Ryan.
Yeah, I know. Michaelyn especially, and I'm Logan.
Like, I still haven't talked to Michaelyn. You know what I mean?
No, I have not talked to her one-on-one ever.
And Ryan just talked to me, you know?
I'm not mad. I'm upset the way it made me, DeeDee, and Laura look to Ryan.
Okay.
That's what I'm upset about. Because we look like assholes.
Okay, apparently I look like an asshole now too for some reason because Ryan just apparently threw my name around as someone he wants to get out, and Logan threw my name out that he wants to get out. So, never mind.
I'm putting up Michaelyn and Ryan.
Okay. Now I'm annoyed.
Michaelyn is my target.
Okay. Yes, I agree with that.
And I hope that if we can once we move forward from this, if you can get HOH, if some of our other close members can get HOH, we can target people like that.
Yeah.
That are throwing our names around. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Brody.
Well, I feel stupid now that Ryan is not throwing my name out. Not that I voted the way I did because I wanted to keep Ryan safe. It didn't have anything to do with that. But now I'm like, and Logan's throwing my name out too. I'm like, and Michael's throwing my name out. I was like,
She's been throwing out.
So, I mean, Mac did too.
You're not my radar. I'm not mad. You and I are still working together as long as I'm concerned.
Well, that's why I wanted to come in here. Like, I still want that to be.
We're on the same page.
And I need to talk to Brody now and tell him that she just told me.
I think we're fine this round. I think we're fine this round. But we have to play low.
Yeah.
We have to lay low and just let this roll over.
Yeah.
We're together, whether we like it or not.
No, I agree. I was talking to Christian and they're like, we're not mad at you or Brody, and we still want to work together. And I was like, okay, well, somebody, like, if y'all are saying that, y'all need to go talk to Brody.
No, they talked to me. They did.
Okay. But yeah, Dylan was like, I want to get Michaelyn as his target. And I said, I agree with that, and you do that. Because I do agree with that.
Dylan heard that Brody had told you and Laura that Mac was going home before the eviction.
No, wait, what?
Did Brody tell you and Laura before the eviction?
I would have to say that I do not recall that, no. I do know that...
Did you know that Mac was going?
No, because I didn't know Jessica's flipped, you know. So I can tell you that when I walked out to go talk over there, it was Brody and Jessica, so he probably felt confident. But that did not come to me because I did not know how Jessica was going to vote.
You realize if Logan had won, me and you would have been okay. Dylan, Jessica, Laura would have been gone.
I know.
They'd have been gone.
But this is what I thought. I didn't think that in a 2-2, I wasn't sure if I could beat Ryan. And I did not throw that, but I was not positive I could beat Ryan. And I really felt that Dylan could beat Logan. Me giving Dylan that power was perfect. Okay, and listen, don't forget, I still have mine.
You want to go get it?
I'm thinking maybe we should. So who else, anyone else left in the game knows I have it?
Logan.
Fuck.
Miss DeeDee, I'm trusting you 100%, and you know I have the whole game.
This
it's
will go to you. Like, it's me and you. No one else is getting it.
Okay.
I just don't want to pull it until we have to.
Yes.
Of course, watch us pull it. We needed to use it round 2. You know.
Yeah. I
I'm
think
gonna be pissed if that happened.
Michaelyn, Ryan, Brody, Logan, they're forming a 4.
Oh no, absolutely.
If it hasn't been formed already.
Absolutely.
It's clear lines. It's 5 versus 4 right now. It's a
Right.
9 we all made jury. It's 5 versus 4.
Right.
I think if Michaelyn or Ryan get taken off, Dylan can't put Logan up because they agree.
Because they agree.
Brody goes up. I'm okay with either going.
I'm okay. I don't have any agreements with Brody at all.
I don't either.
I've been straight up with Brody.
Brody has
been straight up with me, but I have no agreements whatsoever. I don't have a final anything. I don't have a we're working together, nothing.
Same.
So I'm okay with that.
What I think, Brody always does this. He cashes in his truth card and just starts playing.
No, and that's
There's
what he's
no
doing.
way Brody is going to play the type of game he's played all game.
If Brody
For the
wants
rest.
HOH, he will come after me. He will, one of us. One of us. Don't you think?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
People are starting to pin you and DeeDee together
As a what?
as like your up the ass.
I thought Logan and DeeDee were together.
I think they are still, because DeeDee and everything about Logan. And
I talked to him.
and we
I'll let
wanted
you know I
that
trust
for
her.
and we wanted that for her.
Yeah.
But do we still want that?
No, Brody, like, you know it's been me, you, Logan, and Miss DeeDee.
I know.
And I just been talking to Miss DeeDee, and I told you that Logan was distancing himself from me.
I don't know. I'm fine with that. I want to hear your opinion. Do we allow it to distance, or do we try to rein him in?
Logan?
Yes. I don't know if it's too late at this
I
point.
think it's too late.
Okay. The DeeDee Logan thing scares me. She's closer with him than she is with either of us.
You think so?
I know so. There's a reason every time she talked, she went right to
Who
the.
do you think should go first?
You want my honest opinion?
Okay.
Like, I want to work with DeeDee,
Yeah.
but at the same time, she's a much bigger threat.
I trust DeeDee more because obviously I've been talking to her.
Yeah.
Logan hasn't talked to me. I think Logan is with Michaelyn and Ryan.
What?
I think Logan is with Michaelyn and Ryan.
He's definitely working with them to some extent.
That's why I want to look.
I'm fine with it. I don't think this round.
No, not this one.
This round is. I'm okay with it. But I do want to talk to DeeDee before I commit to anything. Because I know this was like a thing we came up with. I don't want to like just say fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
But it does concern me.
Yeah. What I'm so exhausted about is I took a bullet for Miss DeeDee. I took a bullet
You did
for
no.
you. I took a bullet for Jessica. Like
You're taking bullets. I know, and I appreciate it.
like I'm trying my best to like keep y'all to trust me because I'm doing my best to like
I'm just
trust y'all.
looking right now. If someone's gonna win the game right now, it's Logan.
Yeah.
He's done everything. He's done everything they
He's
can.
done everything.
So
I just want to let you know, because you and I have had that conversation earlier, and I plan on sticking to it. I am going to put you on the block. You are not my target.
Okay. Thank you. I will like respect that and
Lay low, don't freak out.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
not my target.
Exactly. Cool deal.
Wow, can't wait.
Going up again.
They just hate us because they hate us.
They hate us because they ain't.
They're like, y'all are like a power couple, dude. It's like yeah, but no.
Neither of us have won anything yet.
Dude, I was just telling so basically Brody was like, yeah, you and Michael are going up. And I was like, yeah, no shit. Fucking Dylan won HOH. That was our opportunity to win HOH. And then Dylan would be going up and then Brody would be working with us. And he showed us last round that he is willing to work with us. But he's not willing to work with us unless we have power. Which we don't. We can never get our hands on it. Right? We squander every single opportunity to grab it. And they even gave us another shot. Brody and Jessica said, here's your second chance to win HOH and grab some power. Maybe I'll work with you. No, Dylan won it. Right? So now, not only Brody, but Jess are pivoting back, right? To the sector where they feel most comfortable. And that's putting both of us up. And no matter what happens, one of us even may win the veto. But this whole side of the house is about to be in ashes unless we can win some power.
Well, but if one of us wins veto, he already said he wasn't going to put you up.
Yeah. Who's he gonna put up?
Well, that's the new.
That's
what I want.
You came with me to the last magical place. We have to like envision this other magical place too.
Yeah.
Where it works out in our favor,
yeah.
and he puts up someone else.
Yeah. It can happen.
Well, we just saw it did.
Yes, but Dylan has a vengeance.
He hates me.
He told me.
He does?
He said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting you up. You're You're not my target.
Girl, you gotta win.
Shit.
And all this because he can't say things simply to where people can't misunderstand. It's not my fault. You bad with words.
Who's in power? Dylan. Who's he putting up? Michaelyn and Ryan. Who are the majority of the people that are going to vote? Me, Brody, DeeDee, Christian. Who's still in the middle?
Is DeeDee out here?
Regards.
Before we voted, did Brody approach you and tell you that they were keeping Ryan?
No. The only conversation I had with Brody about it was where we were all sitting right
On
there.
that couch?
Yes.
So when people were in line, did he ever come to you and say, and DeeDee, and say, our target is Mac?
No.
Okay, I believe you.
Brody doesn't talk in line, if you notice that.
He spoke to Jessica a lot in line. But I was told that you and DeeDee knew before we voted
We knew what?
that Ryan was no longer the target.
No.
And I believe you because you wouldn't have voted the way you voted and DeeDee wouldn't have voted the way
Exactly.
she did.
I voted for Ryan because that's what
That
I
was our
thought we were doing.
consensus. I agree.
I stood up and I said to Christian, what are we doing? And he said, it's the same.
I think we need to keep it me, you, Christian, DeeDee. We need to stay as tight as we can.
Absolutely. I mean,
Especially from who told me that.
I spoke to Jessica and she said to me that she voted Mac out for personal reasons.
She got paranoid.
Not because of what Logan or Brody or whoever was saying. I'm just saying
I
what
can
she
believe
said.
that answer.
She wasn't worried about that. She was okay with the idea of sending Mac home because she had personal
was
issues.
paranoid.
She thought Mac was after her.
I agree with that.
And I felt the same way about Mac because of the shade game.
Well, see, and that's like I was. I had every reason to vote Mac out because she blatantly lied to my face. But I stuck with the group and I proved loyalty again.
Right.
And some of the group didn't, and that's why I was so upset.
Me and DeeDee.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I 110%.
I mean, my vote shows the truth. The proof is in the pudding.
Amazing.
I said, Brody, because now y'all are all in good with him because you voted to keep him safe and we voted him out. So that fucks us if he comes into power. We're obvious choices. And he said, I realize that now and I'm sorry I didn't communicate with you.
Okay, so you had the same conversation with me that you just reiterated, but then at the end of that conversation he said, but I will tell you this, Laura and DeeDee knew. And I disagreed with that statement, and that's why I'm
No.
having this conversation with you.
No. If we knew, then why
You
would
would've,
we have
correct.
voted?
It would have been 1 to 7.
I knew
or
that's
1
what,
to 6.
I knew that's what he wanted because he already said it in the group. He said he thought it was a good idea to vote out Mac.
But we were never
I
told
didn't
that
know it was
Jessica
solid.
got.
Yeah.
I agree.
No.
I agree.
I didn't know that
And
was
I
gonna
wanted
happen.
DeeDee to come. Can you go grab DeeDee and come back in here with her?
Yeah.
Because I want her to hear exactly what I'm talking about. Brody said that you and Laura knew before voting happened that y'all were told that Ryan was staying.
No,
And I did not believe that.
That is
I
not true.
believe what y'all are saying, and I
That
do
is
not believe
not
what was
true.
said.
that is not true.
I believe it.
I sat there and told them how I was voting. Jessica was a wild card, but I thought Jessica was voting with us. Jessica changed her mind they were on the couch talking.
It was her and Logan were standing in line, and
Well, but also Brody, her and one other person, I don't know if it was Michaelyn or not, but we're talking and that's when she got up and went vote. I did not know that before. That is an
I believe you.
lie.
I believe you.
Absolutely. I truly thought that Jessica was going to vote with us. In fact, she pulled me to see if I was mad at
And
her.
I told her, she
Yeah.
told the same to me, and I told Brody to his face, I said, that makes me and DeeDee and Laura look like assholes.
Because this is the thing. Had Logan won, he wouldn't even be worried about us. He would be
The only reason why
you
I would be
won,
safe-
Then he shit his pants because he's like, oh, I just fucked them. Now they're in power.
Well, I will be honest with you, I told Logan when we were playing and it got down to us two, I said, you're safe. I said, if I win, you're safe, and I would like the same courtesy from you. So I won't go after him this round, but guns are down in the rounds after that.
So who is your target?
I am targeting Michaelyn and Ryan, and if I have an opportunity, I will take a shot at Brody as a possible backdoor. I will tell you that now. I told Christian the same thing. He lied to me, and we're getting later in the game.
That's a lie.
And
He didn't lie to me, but that is a lie.
That is a lie
So,
about us.
I'll go with that.
I will take a shot because we're getting in the
Oh,
game,
thank you.
and I won't be able to play next HOH, and it'll be you guys and Christian, and we need numbers. And if it comes down to it, and let's say Michaelyn gets veto or Ryan gets veto, I will put him up, and I won't even need to deliberate with people. We can go straight to the veto ceremony from the competition. That would be what I have to do. I will put him up.
Okay.
And I think you, me, and you and Christian need to remain as loyal to one
Solid.
another as we can, because I think
We're
we can
the
make
only
it.
four that haven't faltered on each other
Correct.
at all.
We have
I have
maintained
not.
trust, we have not lied to one another, and I think we can go very far as a group of four.
Okay.
And I think Christian
Yeah,
is, I don't even think, I know for a fact Christian is very much on board.
Oh, no, I'll do that too. Okay, perfect.
I'm ready for nominations.
Hello, house guests. It is time for another nomination ceremony. Dylan, you are this week's head of household and must nominate 2 players for eviction. Who are your nominees?
I've maintained a degree of loyalty in here, and I've been very honest through this game, and so I told my people who I was putting up, and I will stick to it. Michael and Ryan, I'm going to need you to come up to the floor, please.
All right, Michaelyn and Ryan, you have been nominated for eviction. Have a seat. All right, it's time to pick players for the veto competition.